you drive a truck, you a construction worker, you're driving to and from sites, you want to get there quickly without getting speeding tickets, you want to drive a little bit smarter on the road, this is exactly how you're going to do that. We're going to show you a full breakdown in this F-250 with the Uniden R9W, concealed stealth radar and laser system if you're in a state where it's technically illegal. I mean, we got you covered. You're not finding this equipment, you're not picking up the equipment. We're going to show you exactly how it works, how it tested on the road with real world scenario guns. So let's watch the video and see this thing broken down. But so far so good. Again, I mean, this truck is just killing these guns. Absolutely nothing. All right guys, Matt Schaeffer back here from Musaic Design with a brand new F-250 showing you integrated radar and laser defense on a truck. I don't know how we don't get trucks that often, but here's going to be a breakdown on a truck and how you're perfectly going to defend against LiDAR, laser, and radar. Prevent yourself from getting speeding tickets. So let's break down the system. All right, so the front end of this car is going to have 4 shifters. We use the Uniden R9W kit, and that's going to have 6 laser shifters. It's going to have a front and rear radar receiver. So basically, the front of any car, really here in the States, we're always going to pretty much use 4 shifters in the front. That's going to really cover the front end of the vehicle, especially on a truck like this where it's super big, super wide, a lot of surface area to hit. You're going to want 4 shifters. So in each one of these pods, I told you stealth when we first started, that means that we 3D scan this entire front end, and then we create parts in CAD to conceal the shifters in the design of the front grille. So you can see, I got to point it out to you, a pod here and a pod here. We have 2 shifters per pod. We have 1 transmit and 1 receive per pod. That pod is finished off with IR acrylic. That's going to be infrared emitting acrylic, so the light can transfer through that plastic, and it's going to completely conceal the shifter so there's nothing physically to look at. The front radar receiver is also right here behind the bumper. So if you're used to having that windshield mount radar detector, that's only going to help you against radar. It's not going to do anything against LiDAR or laser. You need shifters. So in the rear we have the 2 remaining laser shifters. We have 1 transmit, 1 receive. We have 2 additional pods. The rear is not as necessary as the front for defense. So again, the 2 shifters are just going to defend the rear here. We have 1 transmit, 1 receive, and then we made the pod a little bigger. That way it can house the radar receiver right here behind the pod. You look at the shape of these pods to the shape of the bumper, and it's going to look again like a factory designed part here. So looking at the rear of the car, coming back a little bit further, you would never know that anything is really changed or different within the rear of this vehicle. And just look how good these things look up close. I mean, they fit so perfectly. All right, first up is going to be timed jamming from the front. This is going to be a real world scenario. It's going to jam for a few seconds and then allow me to get a reading. All right, so right there I got a reading at 1,290 feet. 40 miles an hour. He was alerted inside the car that I was trying to get his reading. It gave him the ability to slow down. There's a set amount of time that the jammer is going to jam the signal, and then it's going to allow my gun to get a reading, right? So the goal is for the cop to still get a reading in plenty of time, but also to have you to have plenty of time to slow down to the speed limit. So that's how that works inside the car. It's giving him the alerts. Hey, you're being hit. Slow down. You have 4 seconds, and then, or whatever programmable amount of time that you make. And then me as a cop, I'm getting a reading in plenty of time that I would see he's doing the speed limit, and then he goes by just like every other car. So that's how this is going to save you in a real world scenario. We're about to show you the unlimited jamming next to show you how well it can actually jam all the way up to the gun, like the true performance. So we will measure that next with a few different styles of guns. Obviously the Dragon Eyes are the best, so we will show you that now. All right, next up is going to be unlimited jamming from the front. This is to show you absolute performance all the way up to the gun. Again, we got 4 shifters on the front of this 250, F-250, massive surface area. So this is really going to be the ultimate test here to see if we can get a reading when this thing gets a little bit closer. You can hear it's clicking, it's trying to get that reading. So far so good. Perfect performance. And perfect jamming all the way up to the gun. Dragon Eye full size. Again, this and the compact are beast guns to beat. So if they're going to beat these two, they're going to beat any gun on the market. This is going to be unlimited jamming from the rear with just 2 shifters, so I do expect to get a hit at some point because that is a big truck. I mean, so far so good. You can hear it's trying. And absolutely nothing. I mean, 2 shifters, 1 transmit, 1 receive on the back of a big truck like that, and for it to jam to the gun is actually kind of ludicrous. Perfect performance on the rear. I mean, you can't say enough good stuff about the R9W product. All right, we have Dragon Eye Compact from the front, unlimited jamming. This one's going to have a tighter beam, so it's a little harder to defeat when it's up close. The Dragon Eye full size does better from a longer distance. But so far so good. Again, I mean, this truck is just killing these guns. Absolutely nothing. Completely bulletproof, jammed all the way up to the gun. And just to reiterate, both of these guns, the 2 Dragon Eyes, both have ECCM built in, which is like an anti-jamming mode. So if the gun got a different algorithm back than it was shooting out, it would know it's being jammed and it would flag it, tell me that, hey, I'm probably being jammed on the gun. In this case, there is no anti-jamming codes because the R9W can identify the gun shooting the truck and therefore send the exact algorithm back to the gun, letting the gun know, hey, you're just not getting a reading, but it is not being jammed. So that's how, again, you're going to fully beat these systems in a real-world scenario. You saw the time jamming. The time jamming is giving you that ability to slow down while the gun still gets a reading. The gun doesn't know it's being jammed, therefore you completely defeat the gun. This is going to be unlimited jamming to the gun with the Stalker XLR. So if we know it beat Dragon Eye in this situation, it's definitely going to beat the Stalker XLR. But just want to show you a different brand of gun here. Also another variable pulse rate gun. So again, it's one of the hardest Stalkers to beat on the market. Popular gun here. And as you can see, I'm spreading the front. And absolutely nothing. Also no anti-jamming codes. And finally, this is going to be jamming to the gun on the rear with the Stalker XLR. As you can see, as I would assume, perfect performance on the rear with the Stalker XLR, absolutely nothing. Perfect performance, 0 rating. All right, so finally up front here, we did the same kind of procedure like you saw on the outside. We did not use smoked acrylic on this one. Sometimes we use smoked acrylic to really conceal the inside stuff. In this case, this is in a state where this is perfectly legal to use, so we didn't really need to address the controller and the display in any stealth type of housing. But we did still 3D scan the dash here and create this mount in CAD, and we 3D printed it to perfectly house the controller and the display. One of the other cool things about this, the Uniden specifically, is it does have RGB lighting, so you can really dial it in to match the factory dash of your car. So when it is installed, it does match the same coloring as the dashboard. Now again, it's right out in the open, right here for you to easily use. We did hook up a factory kill switch up here, so we can just easily hit that, kill power to the entire system, and then the entire system is now offline. Now, a few things about the new Uniden stuff, and If you've had radar detectors in the past, you know that a lot of times they're noisy, or maybe you used them in the you used a radar detector from the early 2000s and you've tried to use it in the past couple years. Many cars have adaptive cruise control, collision avoidance, all these different things which are going to set detectors off. The cool thing about modern day radar detectors is that they have a feature called like auto mute memory. So it's going to learn your route. It's going to learn your driving area. It's going to alert you when you come up to the same threat at the same GPS coordinate. So it will then mute that, attenuate it, so it's not going to be bugging you because it knows it is a false alert. So the system is going to learn your whole commute and understand where falses are, and it will eliminate that. So anytime it goes off after you've been driving for like a week in the same area, if it's going off, you pretty much know there is a real threat. So again, that's one of the biggest hurdles over the past 10 years or so in the radar detector field, is you got to know exactly where the threats are, and you don't want it to false. You don't want it to be noisy. You want it to only go off when there is a threat. And that's how Uniden has operated with their new systems. The newer systems like this also can update through Wi-Fi, which is pretty convenient. No hooking up laptops anymore. You can update through your phone, control the unit through your phone to keep everything perfectly up to date. The unit will also let you know if you're approaching a red light camera or speed light camera to help you from those threats as well. Another good thing about modern day radar detectors is they update the firmware pretty frequently. And why they're updating this is because it's going to update algorithms of guns if there's been any firmware changes to guns. It's also going to update the database with red light camera and speed light camera around the country. And again, this is going to alert you when you approach a red light camera, speed light camera, to help you from those threats. So any time that you're driving and there's a potential threat for you to get a ticket, this is going to let you know what's going on, and that's how it's going to save you. So thank you guys so much for watching these videos. If this is your first time seeing one of our radar laser videos, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the alert bell letting you know anytime we drop a new video. Anything you can do to help the algorithm, we appreciate it. Make sure you check out our website, musaicdesign.com/radar. Here you will find a one-stop shop for all the different jobs that we've done. If you don't have a truck, you have a BMW M5 and you want to see what we did in that, go ahead and check it out there. The full build log, the full video breakdown, the full write-ups are all there. So go check us out at musaicdesign.com. If you want to contact me for a job, here's my phone number followed by my email address. These are the two best points of contact for me if you need to get in touch with me about a build. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. Here you're going to find videos well before they make it out to YouTube. A little quicker and easier to edit over there, so you will see jobs come out a little bit quicker than YouTube. Same thing with Instagram Reels. Follow us over there to see the same content well before they make it out to YouTube. I will say though, on YouTube, we do a little bit more in-depth breakdown of the entire job. And like always, guys, I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the follow. And
until next time, peace.